I've always believed when a relationship's done, your family should cut them off too, because
dang.
you're the priority over the ex in my eyes. But I don't know, man. We have a listener by the name of Jonathan. I guess he invited his sister's ex-boyfriend to a family party.
Dang.
Gotta be some reasoning. Let's read the DM that he sent, and then we can discuss it. It's time for listener therapy on Tino Cochino Radio. Serena, what did Jonathan say?
My sister is pissed at me because I invited her ex-boyfriend to my son's 9th birthday party. They only recently broke up, and that man has been in my son's life the entire time. My son considers him an uncle, and he really wanted him there. My sister said that she's not coming now because I should have chosen her over her ex-boyfriend. I said, to me, they're both family, and their problems have nothing to do with my son.
Here's the thing. The initial birthday party, like, that should be for family. This is where you got to embellish a little bit, Jonathan, and then you can tell your kid, hey, because you probably call him uncle too, right? Whatever. You can be like, yo, uncle, blah, 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 can't make it to the birthday party because he's got work, but he's going to come see you another time.
Yeah.
Like, I get that it just happened, but at the end of the day, how are you going to choose the boyfriend over the sister? Like, that it doesn't make sense to me.
And it sounds like, Jonathan, you want to see your sister's ex-boyfriend, not your son.
Nicasio?
Who's this party about? Is it the sister or the kid?
The kid.
Okay, well then do what's best for the kid, and the kid would want... The kid doesn't care about the relationship or what went on. All he cares about is how this guy was a father figure to him.
He has a dad.
And no one even said he's a father figure. It's just he was around.
Well, yeah, I mean, but there's a connection there.
Nicasio and Jonathan sound very interested in this sister's boyfriend. It's kind of crazy. We're going to take it to the phones. We're going to talk to Katia and see how she would handle the situation. Listener therapy is on Tino Cochino Radio. Don't move. So let's get you caught up to speed if you're just tuning into the party. What up, y'all? Tino Cochino Radio. Yep. We're inside listener therapy, and Jonathan reached out because I guess his sister's upset that he invited her ex-boyfriend to a family party. All right. Now, basically, his son just turned 9. They had a get together, and his sister recently broke up with her boyfriend. But I guess that guy's been around the kid like for his entire life. And so his son considers this guy like an uncle, basically. And so he wanted him to be there. So he still invited him. I don't know. I feel like that's a little shady to the sister because they just broke up. Why does she want to see the ex-boyfriend? But at the same time, is he doing the right thing for the kid by inviting his quote-unquote uncle? I mean, Katia, thoughts?
I think it's valid that, the sister's upset that the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend's going to be going over. But I feel like if the kid wants to see him, I don't think it should be a big deal.
Ooh. You're right. The kid's opinion is not a big deal. That's how I feel. It's his birthday. No, this is a life lesson. This is how you teach the kid about breakups, and then you got to choose family over a person.
Dang.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, if the kid wants him there, he should be able to go over.
No, I know. I'm trying to sway you right now. The other way, yeah. I don't like what you said.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't think that just because you break up with your man, everybody has to break up with him.
Well, can't you guys do something? Can't you guys do something separately? Like, okay, you know what? You can't come to the birthday party because my sister is going to be there and she's the number one priority. But maybe, you guys meet for lunch another time.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
She likes him so much, maybe he could be the new dad.
Oh my God.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Celebrity gossip. We got a ton of tea. We stay on top of it. And today we are spilling what?
Selena Gomez is turning her wedding into a charity donation. I think it's so genius.
We'll talk all about it next. Selena Gomez, newly married to Benny Blanco, and apparently they're doing something super dope to benefit a charity. Serena's got more info. It is tea time on Tino Cochino Radio. Go ahead.
So Selena Gomez, she's also the owner of makeup brand Rare Beauty.
Yep.
And she just released a wedding day beauty kit, which is inspired by her wedding day makeup.
That's cool.
It costs $67, and all proceeds are going to the Rare Impact Fund, which I thought was just so smart to tie in, her business with her wedding day, and then it go to a good cause.
What is the Rare Impact Fund?
It's her.
So all the money just goes back to her.
Well, it's her charity.
Genius! You need to start a charity.
Wow.
Well, what do they focus on?
It's for mental health, and it's to expand access to mental health services and education for young people everywhere.
Okay, that's super dope. That's
Yes.
actually so genius. Yeah, for all her fans that are super dialed into the wedding. Oh my God, what happened? And now you put out this kit that resembles your actual makeup experience from that day. Super smart, man. Shout out to Serina.
Is she doing it for the write-off? Because, I mean, people that, have...
Who cares?
What's
It's
wrong with
going
that?
to
Like, you don't do things. Like, you don't do things for the write-off.
I know, but I'm going to say it.
But it's still going to a good cause. Don't ruin the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Listen, when it comes to dating your partner, some people don't understand that. Like Nicasio. We've talked about it numerous
Sounds like a
times. In
job.
order to make a relationship work, you got to keep dating your partner. So how do you date your long-term partner again? Maybe you fell off a little bit. We'll try and help you out, point you in the right direction. Next. Dating your partner is one of the most important things. Now, obviously, that sounds so simple, right? Yeah, we go on dates. But when you've been in a relationship for a long time, you got to keep dating them, man. You got to keep that flame alive, or else it's going to burn out, and you're going to look for someone else to light that fire.
Shout out.
It's Tino Cochino Radio. Let's talk about how to date your long-term partner again if you need a little assistance. Serina, tell us what you got.
So the first one is remember what dating actually meant. It wasn't just about the activities. It was wanting to impress them, being curious about who they are, making effort with your appearance, planning things that they enjoy. Because you and your partner are probably so caught up, with the kids and life. Like, talk to them. Like, how's their day going? What's happening at work? Like, actually learn about them outside of the home.
You know what's interesting in what I've been doing lately, and it might sound weird. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it sounds kind of creepy, I guess.
You don't want to talk about it now?
No, I'm going to. I've been noticing, and not in a bad way, but I've been noticing that people that I know that are aging. And I'm noticing the little things, like maybe I know it sounds bad initially, maybe a new wrinkle here, or maybe this here, whatever. But I'm in a weird way appreciating it. Like, damn, like we're all so caught up in what we're doing and moving and not thinking about anything. But time is ticking.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing it just the people that are close to me, and I'm like, yo, like almost taken back, just sitting there for a second, like, yo, shout out to this person, man. Like they're aging gracefully, and I don't know if that makes any sense, but just realizing that, appreciating the moment more, because you don't know when the next one could be.
That's great. Live in the now.
Don't stare at me too hard.
What does it have to do with dating your partner?
Nothing, but I'm just well, no, because even if you're dating your partner, you see them every day. You probably at some point start to
take them for granted.
But even if, like, now that you're saying this, I feel like this is kind of romantic if you're noticing your partner more.
Yeah, right. Like you're taking it in. Like, yo, like. Think about how beautiful that is to actually grow with someone and age with somebody and watch that evolution happen.
Right.
Yeah, actually pay attention to it.
If I told my girl, I said, I notice a wrinkle on your face.
You don't say it like that.
There's a way to say everything, bro. All right, whatever. Next, what you got?
Start getting ready like you used to. Actually get dressed, not just in clean pajamas. Do your hair or groom intentionally. And I feel like you don't have to do this every day because you also want to be comfortable with your partner. But if you're going out on date nights, like, yes, dress up like you were going out on dates when you first met.
I don't know. I feel like what this is saying is that you got to get up and get ready, even if you're not going on a date, because you're going to do that if you were single anyways. You're not just going to walk out with pajamas and hair in your bun.
You know what's weird? Yeah. When people, the one thing I don't like is when people go get the revenge bod after. Why not just have a good bod while you're in it? Yeah. Like you wanna.
That's a good point.
You wanna have a lazy bod while you're in the relationship, and then when you get out, I'll show you what you had. But I didn't have that. I had the lazy bod.
Maybe you have more time now that you're single.
Because the kids are split off, and you got the week that you don't have the kids to get in shape. That's it wasn't a lazy bod; it was a busy bod.
But I feel like if you were,
that means something completely different. If you didn't know.
I feel like if you're single and you had kids, you still had the kids. So what's your excuse then?
Yeah, but you only have the kids half the time, so you got more time to yourself.
You missed that part. Give me the next one. How do you keep dating your partner?
Create anticipation with a mystery. Don't just say dinner Friday. Instead, say I'm planning something for us Friday at 7. Dress nice. I have a surprise for Saturday.
I feel like women like that, right? Like, 'cause that's a version of the man taking charge. Like, yo, just so you know, Saturday night, 7 o'clock, we got something. No. It's like, ooh, what are we doing?
Yes.
Women are great at that. Creating surprises. Men suck.
But
and we like the surprises.
But that's the thing, guys. If you know you suck at it, be aware and work on it. Get better at it. And give me one more.
This says have a proper pickup moment. Even if you live together, get ready separately, meet at the door in the living room, actually greet each other like you haven't seen them all day.
Hold on, Nicasio's laughing really hard. What's going on?
Because this is not real life, guys. Like,
it could be.
Where's a sneaky link? Is that number 8? It's just like, what's
That's
real life? That's real life.
Nicasio, you're not out cheating. Your girl's not out cheating. You guys are comfortable, and it's okay.
But guys are, it's just in our DNA, and I feel like we like to chase. You know what I mean? So that gives us a high. So that's what's really happening. Like,
Well, this is the
come
wife
on.
maybe creating a chase. Like,
Yes.
don't see me all day. Meet me at the door. Meet
Text
me
my
at the
girl, like, hey,
restaurant.
meet me at the door at 5 p.m. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
Your girl hates you, though.
Good reason.
Listen, man, coming up next, I want to talk to you guys about my podcast. I love it. Just sitting down, talking with fun people, good people. But I have a confession, and I'll share it with you next.
What's his name?
So I have a podcast. It's called Is Anyone Listening? Where I just sit down and I talk to entertaining people.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that I had special guest Tommy Davidson, the comedic legend, on. Here's the thing. I did have a conversation with him.
Forgot to post it.
I just failed to release it. And if I'm being honest with you, so normally what I do is when I go out of town, I'll take my recording equipment and then I'll knock out the stuff on the weekend while I got the comedy shows, but like during the day and I have the time to do it. We've had so much going on and I've had so much traveling. If I'm being honest with you, I needed a little reset and I did not take any of my equipment with me.
Bro,
And that's
that's
okay.
fine.
You
You
put
don't
it yourself first.
You don't
Hold
owe
on.
it-
What?
I was gonna say you don't owe anybody anything, not even an explanation. They consume the content. They wait on you.
We did tease it on the air that
Big
it was
deal.
available.
But I'm
Life
saying
happens.
he took care of himself.
Exactly.
He needed a reset.
I just felt it. I was like, man, I'm not going to take my equipment this weekend. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to sleep. And for the past 2 weekends, I didn't take the equipment. And I felt bad because I told you guys that I had the episode out and I didn't. It is officially out now, 2 weeks late, but it is out and I apologize for the delay on it. But sometimes I feel like even like with working out and whatever it is, sometimes you got to just listen to your body. And for whatever it was, that was just me like just take a break, bro. Just chill. So I apologize that some people reached out like, yo, where's the episode? Where's it at, bro? You ain't gonna drop one? And then I felt bad because I always preach consistency, and I slipped for 2 weeks. So
and they have no jobs. the ones that are reaching
I
out.
apologize for that, but it's out now. So wherever you stream your favorite podcast, just search for Is Anyone Listening and check out the awesome conversation with In Living Color's own Tommy Davidson. It was such a dope combo. Vacation horror stories, bro. When Serina told us what was going on with her in-laws, I could not believe it.
wild.
And it's just another reason why I don't want to go on a cruise.
Yes.
Let's talk all about it, man. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Serina, the floor is yours.
So this also solidified that my husband will never go on a cruise as well. But
He like didn't want to.
no, and I was like, oh, we should do this. It sounds fun. And after this, he's like, nope.
Okay, so what happened?
So his parents went on this cruise in Europe where I think they went to Spain and Italy, all these places.
Yeah.
And I think like the last night of the cruise, or like the second to last night, his mom started feeling a little sick. And I think she had a fever. I don't know the full details yet. I haven't even talked to them yet. But the cruise made her get off the ship. She had to go to a hospital. So then she had to be there for like a 3-day protocol. And once all that was done, so she paid for the trip insurance. But with that, you have to pay everything up front and then they reimbursed you. So basically it cleared like their accounts. So there was no way of them getting back home. So they're like calling my husband and like, his sister. It was this whole thing. So then we're on the computer. We're trying to figure out like flight details, but then also we want to make sure that we're booking correctly because we don't want to mess anything up. So then my husband called the embassy and they said this happens often with cruise ships where, like they just kick you off the boat and then you're left out there.
And then finally, they called Liam Neeson. And he went out there and saved them.
But they're finally home. But it's just a crazy
What country
trip.
were they stuck in?
Croatia.
Oh my
Yeah,
like
so
this
my
Amy
husband's
Bradley story.
trying to call the hospitals in Croatia and like they don't really speak great English and it was crazy. So
Yeah, it does sound like a Netflix special, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cruise ships, just in general, I don't know what it is. I don't feel like I'd really get seasick. I don't think, because I've been on a bunch of boats and I've actually never felt nauseous, but I just think the Titanic every time. I know ships
you're
have
out in the
gotten
middle of
better.
nowhere.
I just can't swim, dog. At the end of the day, I can't swim, and if this thing goes down, I'm dying.
Everyone's
Or-
dying because they're in the ocean.
And then,
right.
as all this is happening with, my husband's parents, he decides to watch the poop cruise on Netflix.
That looked disgusting.
That
I'm
whole
not
thing
watching
is
it.
gross. Listen, vacation horror stories. Iris is on the line, and she'll share hers with us next. All right, so it's Tino Cochino Radio. We're talking vacation horror stories. Serina shared her in-laws getting stuck in Croatia recently,
Yes.
and her mother-in-law was sick, and they had no money to get back because they took all the money from the trip, and it was a whole thing. Iris is on the line. Do you have a vacation horror story?
I do, actually. A couple years back, I went to Cancun with a group of, it was my friend and her fiance, and it was my cousin and her husband. So it was like 3 couples, no kids. We were so excited. Night 1, we're having drinks. We're preparing for the rest of the week. My friend was actually planning on getting married up there. So we're like, it was like a last minute thing that she's like, well, we're going to be on vacation. We might as well just do it. We're already engaged. I'm like, yeah, perfect. So day 2, we go on this luxury sailing tour or whatever. We're having drinks. We had such a great time. And when we came back to our room, my friend starts mentioning about how a couple, like a month before that trip, we had went to a club and there was someone we knew that he was kind of flirting with her. So anyway, she's just explaining, like he made me feel a little uncomfortable and this and that happened. And, it was just weird. And after that, her fiance came out and he's like, I thought you said he wasn't flirting with you. And then she's like, well, he wasn't, but, and he's like, no, I just heard everything you said and you had told me that nothing had happened. So point is, it ended up being super uncomfortable, super awkward. They were fighting the whole time after that. And then they said, after that night, they came out the next day and they were like, okay, well, we're just gonna, enjoy the trip and, we're gonna let it go. Okay. So we go to dinner, and the rest of the week, every day that week that we were there, they were just fighting and making everyone feel super awkward, like bringing up stuff from the past. The point is, they didn't end up getting married, and when we came back, they called off the wedding, and they split up.
Oh, my gosh.
Cancun.
Fighting on vacation is the absolute worst. I mean, nothing compares. It is so bad.
Yes, it was bad. I was like, oh, my goodness. It just made it awkward for me and my cousin too, and it just, the whole thing kind of sucked after that.
I don't understand. Like, why can't they just turn into, a throuple instead of 3 couples?
He's not paying attention.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Everybody always talks about the first date. I feel like the second date, low-key, might be more important because the first date went good. It was cool. Now what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The initial little combo's done now. So we found some, I get the video says gangster date ideas, but we'll share the top 5 with you next. Everybody always talks about the first date. What about the second date? Now that the first date and all the, initial is kind of out of the way, what do you do? What are some ideas, man? We found this list that says 5 gangster second date ideas. We'll have Serina share them and see if we like them or not. It's Tino Cochino Radio. What's number 1?
The thrift store challenge. Each of you gets $20 to pick a hilarious outfit for the other. Then you head out to dinner wearing your crazy new looks.
This seems very like Gen Z.
I don't think this is a second date thing though, because I still kind of want to impress you and I want to feel good about myself.
Yeah.
So maybe
don't make
more
it to the second date.
Where are you going?
Then you don't go on one.
You're missing the whole point, man.
Oh.
This is for people that made it, obviously. Okay, number 2.
Sunset scooter ride. So you grab the electric scooters and cruise around town at sunset.
I like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think the worst. I'm like, I'm going to fly off this. I'm going to need a helmet, elbow pads.
Dude, we were in a city one time and my business partner, Mikey, refused to get on a scooter with us.
Scared that day.
And it's so weird because for perspective, Mikey drives race cars that go 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, but he goes about 40.
Yeah.
No. Mikey
and
drives
he doesn't
fast.
own any.
Mikey drives fast. But for whatever reason, and he never shared why he was scared of it.
because Mikey, like me, he's a shorter dude, so maybe he couldn't see over the scooter
Matt.
handlebars.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
or
yeah.
safety. People die on electric scooters.
They do.
All right, let's go to number 3 for a good second date idea.
I love this idea. Wine and paint night at home. You grab wine and paint each other's portraits. Or even if you just pick something like a theme night. If it's Halloween, you paint Halloween themes. I don't know. I just love
and
it.
And you're drinking, so it kind of, lets you catch a little vibe.
At your house for second date, though?
Maybe go out somewhere. They have wine and paint night somewhere.
Number 4.
Mini golf with a bet. Loser buys dinner.
There we go.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're still going to talk, but then there's not a ton of pressure because you're moving from hole to hole. Pause.
Yeah.
And it's a fun
No,
time.
I like
I like that. And give me number 5 for a killer second date idea.
A cook-off challenge. Pick a dish neither of you have cooked before. Pretend you are on a cooking show. Sounds corny, maybe, but playful competition.
Low-key, this is kind of cool because if you want a partner that cooks, you're going to find out if it's good or not. Very
This is
quick.
true. Or you get to try new foods too.
I would for sure, like for this, I would go to a nice restaurant, buy it before. Well, no,
Oh, you have to cook it
make it
together.
before. Yeah. And then I would
have
put it
to.
on my plates.
Yeah.
But I think you have to cook it together, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. That's cool.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
I saw this online. I want to share it with you and see if you agree or not. It says that you need to prepare for pregnancy. I feel like a lot of people are always just like,
I
let's
bet.
get pregnant, let's have a baby. But
Exactly.
it says women really need to prepare. Let's talk more about it next. So according to the Ultimate Human Pod on Instagram, you need to train for pregnancy. If you are thinking about getting pregnant, you need to get in the best shape of your life.
Facts.
It's Tino Cochino Radio. This says, from a devastating car accident to a thriving pregnancy at how do you say her name? Bryony Deary? I've never heard the name Bryony before.
Bryony?
I guess she has a story that is proof that the body was designed to heal. When doctors said rest, she chose movement. When they offered painkillers, she found Pilates. And today she is completely symptom-free, no meds, no pain, and now she's teaching women that movement during pregnancy isn't dangerous. It's actually powerful. Serina, would you agree with this?
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So when I was pregnant with my son, I was very active and I had such an easy labor with him. And then with my daughter, same thing. I worked in entertainment for MLB and you had to like jump on the dugout. So I was like up there like with my big old belly, everything. But again, it was still like I had such an easy labor with her. But going into even before pregnancy, I didn't know this, but when I had told the doctor like that me and my husband were trying to have a baby, she was like, oh, are you taking folic acid? I'm like, no, because I thought you just had to take like the prenatal pills while you're pregnant. She's like, no, you should be taking that before you're pregnant because to make sure that you're having like that folic acid in you.
Thanks for telling me now, right?
Serena, how many Dr. Peppers did you drink on your second child versus your first child?
Why does it matter? It's none of your business.
Well, it's a diet. So this is what this break's about.
Well, let's not shame. What this breaks about. The listeners are
This
like, what
segment.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, guys.
Educate them.
This says from Bryony that I guess basically you need to train for pregnancy like you train for your life. Strength, breath work, core connection, all of that will prepare your body for birth, recovery, both physically and mentally. And then her pregnancy wellness routine included classic Pilates, 15 to 45 minutes, at least 4 times a week, strength training 2 times a week, breath work before every session, cold exposure and sauna for recovery, and nutrient-dense meals, protein, fish, red meat, healthy fats, berries, and greens. No expensive equipment, just consistency and awareness.
Yeah, I agree. Stay active.
Why do women like
I just don't want to hear. I don't want to hear from Nicasio no more.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Gen Z is increasingly saying no thanks to sex. And it's because they want to save money, apparently.
What?
So no more hookers.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll talk all about it next. Apparently, Gen Z is increasingly saying no thanks when it comes to sex. And the psychologist, I guess, behind the study says to save money, that's a big part of it, right?
Yeah.
But hold on, how? Saving money for no sex? Why do you pay for it?
I have no idea. They're just
tricking?
saying their economic instability is hindering their pursuit of sexual relationships. So maybe it's everything that comes with it. You got to take a girl out. You got to take a guy out. You got to buy drinks. You got to buy dinner. You got to
But
cook them.
that's dating.
I know.
I know.
Or-
like I have a friend that like would pull it just off of IG, like texting,
For what?
like the girl. Like he would meet up with the girl. But then again, if he's texting on the phone, he's paying for the phone bill.
No.
You're already paying for
That
that.
still doesn't make sense. Even if your friend reached out via Instagram and they want to meet up, even if they meet up, whatever you do costs money.
But
A date,
we
a drink,
did
dinner.
something not that long ago where Gen Z was living at home because they couldn't afford their own place.
So then they should still have some money for a date then, right? If that's the case.
But
What are
maybe
they
that's
doing
how-
with their money?
I know.
If you're living, if you have a job and you live at home,
If they have a job.
what are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't think they're working.
Are there any of the other?
Spending it on Roblox.
There's more reasoning,
Yeah,
right?
also delayed milestones. So Gen Z is reaching major life milestones such as marriage and parenthood later in life, so that can delay their sexual debut. They have increased anxiety and depression, and that's not good for sex. They're focusing more on relationships than just hookups, I guess.
That's good,
which
though, right?
That is a positive. Technology use. So the more use of social media and online platforms contributes to less face-to-face interactions, so then less sexual partners.
If there's so much anxiety and depression in the Gen Z, is it somehow like our fault? Like how we're raising
The Gen
Gen
Z?
Z? Yeah.
No, it's social media.
Yes, that's what
I'm
it is.
bro,
Yeah.
I know I sound like the old guy, but I'm telling you, and I've been talking about it more and more lately because it doesn't matter. If you watch 2 videos of the same topic, that's all you're going to be served. It does the same thing on Instagram. I don't know about Facebook because I'm not on it like that, but Instagram and TikTok, 1000%. If you watch 2 videos of the same thing, you're going to be served that. So let's say you watch one video that's a little depressing and you relate to it, and you watch another one, now you're going to be served that. And then you fall into this rabbit hole of it. And I'm telling you, your music doesn't help because now you want to listen to music that matches how you feel.
Yeah.
Bro, you will drive yourself into an actual depression. I'm telling you, I have seen it firsthand, dude.
And it sucks because, like, we've talked about this before, where, yes, I'm into something. So so like my books, I get fed a lot of book stuff. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but now I want to see the outside world.
I looked up a candle. I saw this, I forgot what the verbiage said. The candle had a cool name. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if there's more info. So I clicked it. Once I came back, you know how you can click for more info? Once I came back to my Instagram, I literally had candle ad. I'm like, bro, I just wanted to look one time. I still do not see what anyone that I follow that I actually care to follow, I don't see their stuff. I see everybody else's stuff and suggested ads.
Suggested posts,
and I'm just like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, I typed in bricks the other day and it served me Brickzilla.
What's that? Matt knows.
Don't look it up. Do not look it up.
Nicasio Radio, baby.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? We're going to see if Sonia is. How are we feeling today, Sonia?
Hi, I'm good.
Awesome. I appreciate you for calling. We're going to have Nicasio give you a question. He's going to give you a couple multiple choice answers. You're going to pick the right one, and we're going to rejoice for you winning today, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
What was the name of Michael Jackson's pet chimpanzee? Is it A, Bobo, B, Bubbles, or C, Giggles?
Bubbles.
It was Bubbles.
Oh,
We all love Bubbles. Bubbles is, if I'm not mistaken, still alive, right? He's like at an animal sanctuary now or something.
I was thinking of the Powerpuff Girls.
That was one of the characters?
Yeah. And Giggles.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah, it was.
Who cares? What are we talking about? All right. We'll get some info. Don't hang up. Hold on, okay?
All right.
Coming up next.
Nicasio Radio.
Dream jobs that actually exist in real life. I'm curious. What are they? Who's doing them? How much do they pay? We'll talk all about it next. Serina, what's your idea of a dream job? Again, this is for you. Nobody else.
I mean, this one, because I've
There
always
you
wanted
go.
to be in broadcasting, but then also I have like the balance of working and being able to be present with my children.
Yeah.
But what would
You're
you rather
welcome.
do? What would you rather do?
All right. Dream jobs that actually exist in real life. It's so funny. Like, I'd never actually thought of this. An ice cream taster.
Wow.
You can join sensory panels and actually score flavor and texture of ice creams. That would be a win.
Well, remember that one time, Matt, you had the ice cream? It was like a habanero goat cheese. You were happy tasting that.
I was happy, but I paid for it. True. It cost me like $12.
I didn't even know this was a job. You could be a hotel mystery guest where you check in undercover and you rate their service.
Ooh, that'd be kind of fun.
That's fun.
How do you find that? Like, where do you apply?
Restaurants have that too.
Yep.
It's called a mystery shopper.
Yeah.
And you rate the whole thing and you give the info to the parent company or whatever.
I couldn't do this because I have a weak stomach, but theme park ride tester.
Oh, no.
I would do
No.
that.
Cycle, coasters, and rides to log the safety data.
Oh,
No,
maybe not
thank
that.
This is kind of wild. You could be a Lego master model builder where you design and build giant Lego sculptures at parks and exhibits. I mean, and
That's kind of cool.
that takes time and patience.
Yeah, I couldn't even put together a little 40-piece.
We know.
Structure.
We know.
This is real. I don't even know. You could be a panda nanny.
Can you just watch pandas?
You care for panda cubs at a research center and prepare food.
That's cute.
That little face.
Panda,
He's
panda,
like,
panda. They can be mean.
travel show location scout. I have a friend that actually does
What
this.
is that?
He works for a marketing company. And what he has to do is go to different cities and find cool locations for them to throw events. So like he literally went to Mexico City to scout different like cathedrals to find a spot to do a Netflix like presentation.
Oh, that's cool.
That is an amazing job.
That
if you
is
have no family.
really cool. You get yeah, for sure, because you got to travel the world
Yeah.
and go all over the place.
Yeah.
Schedule's crazy.
Or if you have a family and you hate them.
Or that.
Is there an application?
This is oh my god,
Wow, Matt.
This is a good
My
one.
friend.
Luxury house sitter. You get to stay in high-end homes while owners travel.
Oh, that'd make me kind of sad,
like
though,
Deuce Bigelow.
when I got to go back to my home.
Let's go back to Matt hating his family.